Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Mid-Thought Crisis. Actually, those would probably be morning. Anyway, my name is Chris. That's Eric.
I'm Eric.
Let's see where this one goes.
Let's see where it
I
goes.
don't know why I said good evening. These are typically dropped in the morning, but how are you, bud?
I think people listen to them at all times of the day.
At all times. So I'm pretty, how about I say good day?
Good day.
I said good day. Good day.
Good day. Good day, mate.
Good day to you. What's up, bud? How
Good
are you?
day. I'm good.
I miss you.
I'm tired from the Super Bowl party.
You're tired? Did you host one?
I didn't have a Super Bowl party. I had a gathering.
You had a gathering.
So I'm in
Ooh.
my Redskins gear.
Okay.
For those 6 people that watched the show, I'm in my Redskins gear and I have my Redskins.
I don't know what you're talking about. 6 people.
Okay, 7.
Wait.
6, 7.
Don't you dare. Well, there's 4. Thank you. Thank you for that.
I'll tell you a funny story. So I went to
I'm here for it.
once a year, esteemed Waynesboro basketball team does a pack the house night.
Okay.
They go, it's
Is
always
this high
on
school?
Yeah, it's a Friday night. It's the high school
Okay.
varsity team. And all the kids go. It's for like elementary schools and stuff. And they get in for free, which you save like $3 that way.
Okay.
And
$3 is $3.
It's this big deal every year. But anyways, the last game I was at, our team was crushing the other team. I mean, it was
Rushing.
It wasn't even close.
Not even
And
close.
about the fourth quarter, a kid was making foul shots. One of our kids was making foul shots, and he made the first shot, and everybody started cheering real loud. And they started strobing the lights on and off, and he like literally took a timeout from the game and like played music and stuff. And I was like, what is going on? I mean,
what is happening?
We were winning by like 30 points. And then I saw
How'd you like to be the other team?
Yeah,
Lights.
and then I saw it. Everybody was doing this.
Oh, no.
It was the 67th point.
No. No. That is awful.
Yeah, it was 67. They actually stopped the game so everybody could act like an idiot.
My goodness.
And then,
every generation has something.
The second foul shot he missed intentionally so they could stay at 67.
He missed intentionally.
And then the other team went,
great.
I don't remember what they did, if they scored or not. And then we got the ball back again and we missed, and everybody cheered
on
that
purpose.
Everyone cheered. But when we finally made another shot, everybody booed him. So,
dude, that sounds like a blast.
The power of 6-7 is real.
It is.
But
it is.
I don't
it
know.
is most certainly real.
I mean, if you're in a high school basketball game and you score 67 points, I guess you have the right to celebrate.
Yeah, I think so. And especially if you're schwacking the other team by like 30 points, right?
Yeah, it was.
And to be honest, I was, kind of poo-pooing it, but I think every generation has had something that like made the previous generation roll their eyes. That just happens to be what's going on currently.
Yep. There's always
we've all been
something.
obnoxious. We've all been obnoxious at some point. It's just a matter of where you sit in that. Like what are some things that you remember like growing up that we used to do? I mean, there's probably some things that, are probably not. Yeah, I was just doing that. Yes, that's exactly where my head went. Like you had these freaking high school, these freaking high schoolers that were just walking down the hall. Like,
nonstop.
Man. Or like the Beavis and Butthead dudes, like cornhole.
They were pretty dumb.
Like, that had to be obnoxious for like a parent or like an adult to hear at that point. Probably like, what the heck are these kids talking about?
Yeah.
What else was there? Is that about it?
That's all I remember.
Yeah.
There were phrases and stuff that we said.
Right.
Fat. Remember that? PHAT, fat.
Oh, obnoxious.
That's
right?
fat. PHAT.
So dumb, right?
That's fat. Yeah. I remember that one.
Yeah, yeah.
So, speaking of,
Same.
eras, I heard this the other day,
Era.
the word of the year
Are you
for
gonna sing Taylor's
2025.
song? Are you gonna sing a Taylor song?
No, I'm not gonna take naked pictures in the bathtub either.
What?
Or isn't that her album cover of, like, she's
I have
naked in the
no
water?
idea. I have no
Yeah.
idea.
What was do you know the word of the year for 2025?
6, 7.
Nope.
Hang on. Let's play along here. Give me like a rough topic.
It has to do with social media. Certain certain goals that you would have by posting certain things to elicit reactions.
Fire? I don't freaking know.
The
I'm
word
stupid.
of 2025 was rage bait, even though that's 2 words.
Huh.
The word of the year was rage bait, defined
Rage
as
bait. All
online
right.
content intentionally designed to provoke anger or outrage, purely to drive traffic and engagement.
Dude,
That's pretty
if
true
I
though, isn't it?
yeah, and I don't that's not even isolated to social media, I think. I think
Any
you could
media.
look at all you could look at all across society and see like if you were to take like if you were to zoom out a little bit and like try and see like what's going on over here and what's going on over here, you could go,
Yeah,
okay, I see how
yeah,
this side is like trying to provoke a reaction out of this side, and I see how this side is trying to provoke a reaction out of this side. And like they're just like either side is trying to get like some sort of reaction, try and like corral people over to this point of view to do whatever it is that they're trying to do. Um, all the while, like the average individual, and I'm not trying to like say I'm some sort of well-adjusted person, but the average individual is just like follows right along with the psyop and just doesn't, recognize that they're right in the middle of it, right?
huh?
To be honest, I don't even know if I necessarily want to go down that road, but you see it. I'm gonna ignore that one. But
You
you
see
see it
lots
all the
of rage
time.
bait.
You see, yeah, it rage bait, aka a psyop, right? Like,
Mhm.
um,
I know what
not
you're
necessarily,
saying.
not necessarily military driven. I'm not saying that, but like, um, some sort of initiative or organization is trying to elicit some sort of reaction. They conjure up some sort of emotional thing that makes the average individual feel like they have to identify with one side or the other,
Right.
right? All the
Tribalism.
time. I don't tribalism. I don't need to point out what has gone on recently in our society in order to, in order to communicate that, right? I don't think we even need to go down that road. I think it's almost obnoxious, right, to watch it all go down. But anyway,
Yeah.
I digress.
No, I've heard of the phrase clickbait, which is like
Yeah, rage
people
bait, clickbait,
people put like
psyop,
something they
whatever
put
you want.
like a little they'll share an article and they'll
Hmm.
they'll post as a preview like the most extreme representation of that, even though that's like the
Yeah,
extreme fringe ideology of
right.
that topic,
Yeah,
just to get
it's like
traffic and stuff.
yeah, Democrats hate puppies. Republicans are killing bears, right? Like you have like these stupid ideologies that are just tossed out there to try and garner a reaction. It's
Yeah,
obnoxious.
it is. Yeah.
But
But yeah,
I
so
just want
anyways,
people should just be positive and be
just be
I
positive.
don't think life is all um rainbows and unicorns, so I'm not even going to go and claim that it is, but
Well, the
yeah,
reality is that the news that has the most impact is what's gonna sell. And you have people making careers out of out of basically stirring a pot, you know?
100%. Yeah.
But yeah, I saw that, it's kinda related. It's also kinda random, but, the Washington Post, Jeff Bezos, they laid off like 30% of their employees.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But those people they laid off are like an objective interpretation of that coverage that they're doing is like, okay, nobody needs that right now.
Hmm.
Like they're
Wasn't
they're
there I think there was a reporter in Ukraine though, wasn't there?
there
Was
was
that
a
one of them?
reporter in Ukraine, yeah. Yeah.
Um,
But they're, like, paying,
yeah,
the paper is paying these
it's a lot
people
of
to
money, man.
stay there and live there.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they're putting out, like, 4 articles a month or something crazy like
yeah,
that, and it's like, I don't know if the return on
yeah,
investment,
yeah,
is really worth that.
yeah. It's tough because I mean that the person's probably put their heart and soul in that
Yeah.
operation, right? And is putting themselves in harm's way. Yeah, but that person, that person's getting paid like hazard pay. That person's staying in a hotel, all this other stuff. But unfortunately or fortunately, for Amazon, those soldiers are recording everything from the front lines, right? Uh,
Mhm.
that's tough. That
Yep.
was rough.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
anyways,
Cool,
it's
man. So,
Super Bowl Monday.
can you say Super Bowl without getting sued?
I think so.
I
By
think
the
you could
way
say it, right?
by
Can
the
you
way,
say it?
I was listening to your
Boy.
podcast the other day, Drinking Bros,
Yeah?
Ross Patterson.
Yeah?
Um, they do a whole lot of video shareage and audio
Yeah?
shareage on their
Mm.
podcast.
Yeah?
Um, so
What are you saying?
I'm saying that we should be able to too.
We should be able to. They've got, close to it. They've got like, what is it, like 10 years of experience or like,
Because
I don't know.
half of their, I mean, their podcasts are like an hour and a half, but they actually have sponsors that take up like 20 minutes. Still looking for our first
Yes.
sponsor here on the Mid Thought Crisis.
Knob Creek, where are you?
um, but yeah, they share something and then they poke fun at it for like 30 minutes, and I think that's the missing element here.
The missing element, huh?
Did you see they were talking about the exchange of Maxine Waters? Did you listen to that?
I yield my time. I yield my
She
time.
starts singing to him. She's like
Yes.
she's like, "I claim my time. I claim my time. You have gone over. I claim
Oh
my time.
my god.
I claim my time." And they're
So
like
brutal.
they're like, does your argument get better if you start singing it?
It does. You don't know this.
And then the chairman's like, "Well, he's out of time, but now you're out of time too." "I'm not out of time."
You
They're like
just sang for
kids.
10 minutes. They're like literal shit. Yeah, they're children.
I know. Yeah. No, there's a lot of funny stuff I wanna show you, but I'm not allowed to share
A
anything.
lot of funny stuff.
We need to get
Who
more
said you're not
trademarks.
allowed?
We need to get
I
more
said you're not
trademarks.
allowed.
We need
Gotta
tra
get them.
we need trademarks.
Trademarks. Uh,
So anyways, yes, there was a Super Bowl. Um, I do not like either team.
yeah.
Um, it's funny, dude. Listen, look, here's how here's how old we're getting, okay? Um,
How old we're getting.
I was at church yesterday, and
Okay, that's good.
I was picking up Aaliyah in the younger kid section. Um,
Mhm, mhm,
and they were we were talking about, like, we are asking the boys who are they rooting for. Of course, they follow
mm.
football. I mean, these were like 10-year-olds, right? They
Religiously.
they follow football way more than we do. And
Yes.
here's how old I felt. The one kid says, I'm rooting for the Patriots because 'cause they're the underdog. They've been terrible forever."
Wait, what? Terrible forever.
I'm like, "Am I that old that the Brady years, the dynasty of nothing but Belichick and Brady?" I mean, it's only a 10-year-old kid. He doesn't remember that.
Yeah, can we go back to the fact that you are also interacting with a 10-year-old kid? I'm not quite sure that the source of your
But
information
I mean,
is
the
quite
Patriots
as
sucked.
reliable.
The Patriots have been terrible, like, the last 3 or 4 years.
When did he go to Tampa?
Like 4 or
When
5
did
years ago.
Tom Terrific go to Tampa?
Tom,
That's
the
when they got
golden
terrible,
boy.
right? The
Yeah, I
golden boy.
mean, yeah,
It's only
it's
5 years. How is that forever?
But if you're talking to an 8 or 9 or 10-year-old, to them, that's their whole life.
Again, I'm going to say please consider the source before, taking information to heart.
I think it was more of a
Do you know what I'm
statement
saying?
of,
Do you know
"I
what
know
I'm
what you're
saying?
saying, you don't gotta keep asking." I think it's just more of
So
like,
good.
they've already like, the whole Brady thing, it's already out of memory for the rest of
It's
the year.
already out. Yeah. Yeah, the average I mean, yeah, especially if you're dealing with a 10-year-old who yeah, when they're playing Madden, who are they playing as? Who's their person?
Uh, Probably Mahomes or whatever.
Mahomes? Okay, okay. I know what you're saying.
Maybe Joshy Poo.
Joshy Allen. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, so
Good deal.
I mean, dude, it's just been a real hug good day, man. But last
It's
year
been a real what?
it's been a real hug
Are you
good.
looking up
Yeah,
you're looking up New England stuff?
this year New England finished 14-3.
Mhm.
Last year they were 4-13, last place in the division.
Wait, 4-13? Holy crap.
Yeah. The
That
year
is quite the
before that,
swing.
4-13, also last
Did
place
they
in the
have, like,
division.
a crazy easy schedule this year?
Yeah, they did. They had a really easy schedule.
Oh, okay.
And then they were 8-9,
Okay.
and then they were 10-7
Okay.
and 7-9. So that was the the first year without Brady, they were 7. So they had one winning season in the last 6 years.
Mm, dang. It's kinda wild.
Yeah.
Did you
But
did you see
isn't that crazy?
did you I didn't watch, any of the game. I didn't watch and so I'm a really terrible, person to talk to sports about, but I did see a picture of Bill Belichick's, girlfriend,
Yes.
and did you hear about the shirt that she was wearing?
No.
Okay, so
I have a funny one though.
the shirt that she was wearing was apparently the shirt of the massage parlor that
Oh,
that Kraft
yes, I did
visited
see
and
that.
got in trouble for. That is some petty
I
crap.
did
That
see
is
that.
so funny.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Well, the thing is that
Um,
he was snubbed for the Hall of Fame. Did you see that?
I saw yeah, I heard about that, yeah. So did Eli, right? Didn't Manning get snubbed, right?
Um,
I'm not sure if he was supposed to make it or not,
the
but,
t
I don't
the
think he
2 I
made it
saw
in.
was, Bill Belichick
Belichick and
and
Kraft, right?
yeah, but I saw a funny meme on Facebook that said, okay, ready?
You
It
can't
said
even get it out.
it said Belichick waited 42 years for his girlfriend to be born. I think he can wait a few more years for the Hall of Fame.
Oh my god. How old is she again? Is she like 23 or something?
Yeah, she's like 24 or something,
Whew.
and he's like 70.
He's like she loves his personality. It's
Isn't
fine.
that good
Everything's
though?
fine.
It's his looks.
She loves it's his
Yeah.
Oh
So,
man.
you brought up a good question. You said, "Was the Patriots' schedule really easy this year?" I saw this wild
It
stat.
was it was kind of a throwaway question. I didn't really care too much, but I was just curious.
It's pretty crazy though, like the state of sports. So let me
Mm.
see here. I'm going to share my screen. It's
Whoa.
time. We're going here
Yeah,
already.
you're feeling feisty.
Yeah. So let's see here. I can't do it. It has to be in a
Aw.
tab. I can't. Oh, yeah, I can do a window.
Aw. We can do a window.
There
And
we
this
go.
is why we don't share things right here.
It's like I'm trying to figure things out.
On the fly. Does this have to do with Patriots or their schedule?
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
it's just a picture.
they had to play the Bills twice, right? Like that's not anything to, you know, that's not anything to sneeze at. I love that. You said that last
Nothing to
time.
sneeze at.
That's you.
It's really okay, it's not gonna work. I don't It's just a picture, I can't
Mm,
figure it out. But,
unreal. Unreal.
here's the point, okay?
Counterpoint.
Point. Counterpoint. All right. So this was the Patriots season this year. So they had, and I didn't really know this either. I mean, I knew that they were better this year. So they have Mike Vrabel as their coach this year.
Man,
It's
is
his
this
first year.
his? Oh wow, okay.
So
He was he just kind of hanging out since he left the Titans? What's he been
yeah,
doing?
he had a year. I think he had a year in between.
He got he got schwacked, didn't he? They
The
canked
Titans, yeah,
him
the
a
Titans fired him.
couple
I
years
mean,
ago.
they sucked.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't necessarily his fault.
Yeah, they went through some lean years for sure.
And they still suck. But
Yeah.
anyways, all right, here's here's the Patriots schedule this year. Week 1, they played, it doesn't say which team, but the point is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of their 18 games were against a team that ended up firing its coach.
Holy.
So week
Huh.
1,
All
the
right.
team that was against a team who ended up firing the coach. Week 2, fired the coach.
Dude, is that really?
Week 3, coach
Go ahead.
retired.
Sorry. Coach retired.
Week 4, it just says, this is my favorite. It just says NFC South.
NFC South.
They're
Nothing
so
else.
bad. The NFC South sucks. If you know anything about football, it's that the NFC South has sucked for a long time. All right. And then week 5, team that fired their coach. Week 6, NFC South. Week 7, fired coach.
Funny.
Week 8, fired coach. Week 9, fired coach. Week 10, NFC South. Week 11, the Jets. Week 12.
But two of the Bills
Bengals
fired their coach.
Yeah.
And they've had one of the most winning, one of the best records in the past few years, right?
Right.
Pittsburgh did Pittsburgh fire their coach?
Yeah.
No, that was Baltimore.
No, Pittsburgh fired.
Tomlin got canked too, right?
Yeah.
Did they have to play? Did they have to play Pittsburgh?
He's going to where's Tomlin going?
Is he gonna be? I freaking know. But Baltimore fired their coach as well.
Yep.
Right? Was Baltimore that bad?
They were. Well, yeah, they weren't that good.
They made it to the playoffs, didn't they?
What's his name got hurt? Their quarterback, Lamar Jackson.
Lamar.
So, anyways, the Jets. Then they played the Bengals, both terrible teams. Then week 13 fired coach. Week 14 they had a bye. Week 15 and 16 fired coach. Week 17 they played the Jets for the second time, and then week 18 fired coach.
Nice.
And then the wild card game, it just says playoff Justin Herbert.
Is he? I'm guessing he's bad.
If you know anything about, if you follow the NFL, Justin Herbert is a really good quarterback for the Chargers, but when the playoffs come, he's terrible.
He takes a dump.
And then the divisional round, they beat 5 turnovers. CJ Stroud. The Texans quarterback had 5 turnovers in the game.
Is Stroud that dude who's like 4'11" or something?
No, he played for Ohio State. And then the conference championship, they played against the Broncos, who their quarterback broke his leg.
Yeah, they had like a second string quarterback.
Yeah, so that is, I mean, if you could see this picture, it'd be funnier. But the point is, they had a pretty easy path to the Super Bowl, and they got destroyed, and it showed.
Super compelling.
Seattle crushed them.
So let's roll. I've got a little bit of news and a whole lot of nonsense. Ready? Associated Press. Monkeys are on the loose in St. Louis, and AI is complicating efforts to capture them.
Right?
So multiple monkeys are on the loose in St. Louis, and AI-generated images are complicating the effort to find them. The vervet monkeys were first spotted Thursday near a park in the northern part of the city, prompting rumor after rumor, said City Department of Health spokesperson Willie Springer. It's unclear who owns the monkeys, how they got loose, or exactly how many there are. People have reported capturing the monkeys, even posting fake pictures online to bolster the claim. But as of Monday, the monkeys remained at large.
Like crazy feral monkeys?
I don't freaking know. These things, Yeah, I don't know. I think like somebody got a hold of them and had them in their house, and then they got free. But people are like creating images and then like taking a picture with them, and then like people are trying to do investigations on it, and yeah, so they have not been able to find these monkeys that are native to sub-Saharan Africa. So these things are in St. Louis. What's the weather like in St. Louis right now? Out of curiosity, what do you
Let
think?
me check. Hold that
Let's do
thought.
that. Let's check the weather in St. Louis and see how that compares
Saint
to South Africa.
St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis,
Missouri.
Missouri.
Yeah, these monkeys are native to sub-Saharan Africa, where they are widespread. 7 to 17 pounds. They are sometimes called green monkeys because of the tint of their fur. Residents have been urged to stay away from the monkeys and call for help instead. But yeah, people are taking pictures of these things using AI to make them look like, or not taking pictures of them, but they've been using AI to try and kind of throw people off. And I'm guessing that whoever owns these things are probably not going to be in a hurry to report them as missing. But
That's my monkey.
yeah, yeah,
It's mine.
but
It's currently
what's the
40.
temperature in St. Louis?
It's 43.
Really?
43.
I don't know why I thought St. Louis would be colder. Huh.
43 isn't
All right.
warm.
Yeah, but yeah, especially if these things are used to sub-Saharan Africa, and these things are just
I
running
mean,
around out there
we're rocking at 23 here in Pennsylvania.
in Pennsylvania. Like, are these things going to be the next invasive species in St. Louis?
I don't know. Last time we
What
talked about the frozen iguanas. What happens to the
dude? I was
monkeys?
way off. Dude, I was way off on the iguanas. Those things are invasive. Those things are invasive.
Did you learn?
I was way off.
Did you learn your mistakes?
I mean, they're invasive. I guess it's just in my own mind. I'm like, hey, I could overlook, I guess, some
Well, yeah, they
iguanas,
just
but
hang out in the trees.
those giant freaking snakes that are eating alligators and everything else in sight. I'm like, now get those things out of here.
Get them.
But yeah, the iguana, get them, dude. One of these days, the people need. You just sent me a photo. What is this? Just now?
Yeah, just ignore that.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to ignore that. Yeah, I'm loading up to share my screen.
You're multitasking.
Yes, I am.
No, but like,
don't out me.
What was I saying? Yeah, don't out me. Yeah, so
the iguanas.
Look, they're very invasive. Look, there are these iguanas. They're falling out of trees. And if you listen to the last episode, you heard me say something really stupid. And I essentially said,
they're
the poor
just nice.
iguanas.
They're native.
They're just
to this
nice.
land.
They're native. Yeah, not native whatsoever. I'm a dum-dum. But
you know dum-dum.
I think that's
you dum-dum.
That's what's great. That's what's great about Eric and I. I think we are always willing to admit
humble.
when we are wrong.
Yes.
We're humble.
We have no pride.
No pride whatsoever. AKA we hit record. We hit record tonight.
I was dumb about that.
So yeah, I think
so
it's
the
just
monkeys are on the
matter
loose.
of monkeys are on the loose in St. Louis. People are taking AI photos and throwing people off the scent.
I like it. All right.
Yeah, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel there, but
that's good.
As far as that news one. Did you ever you ever wear Eddie Bauer stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this going to be a bad thing about Eddie Bauer?
They're going bankrupt, dude. I don't think they're closing every store like
they were always my
Breeze,
favorite, like my favorite outlet or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, we're talking outlets. I like it.
What's with Eddie Bauer? Like they used to make models of like Ford Expeditions and Ford Explorers and stuff. Do you remember that? They'd have like an Eddie Bauer edition. Where'd that come from?
Yeah. I remember that.
Was it the same?
Are they
Eddie
still
Bauer?
on the back of? It's on the back of the Expedition. Yeah, it's like same print and everything.
So,
but yeah, they're
Eddie Bauer is like an outdoor apparel company, right?
Yes.
And somehow they got into a partnership with Ford.
Yes.
I don't understand that one.
Me neither.
It's just like the Columbia Bear Poop beer.
Nothing like that.
It made no sense.
Hey, Ford, No, you're like Ford Outdoors, Eddie Bauer. I could see it, but bear poop
In
and
Colombia.
Colombia. I'm not getting that one.
I'm gonna Google this.
No, I guess this is their third time in a little over 2 decades that they have declared bankruptcy.
Whoa, they're
How
like
does that
habitual.
happen?
They're habitual offenders. I think at some point you're like, no, you
Declare
guys are done.
bankruptcy.
Yes, The Office.
How does that happen? They just like, nah, cut our losses.
I
We're
don't
good.
think you should get
And
to
then they
keep
and then
doing
they
it.
just keep coming back. What? How does this work?
I mean, the whole bankruptcy
Three
thing.
times in a little over 2 decades.
Red Lobster was in bankruptcy, and they're kind of coming back.
Yeah, Darden.
But
We talked about Darden last week.
yeah.
Freaking Bahama Breeze is going
I do
away.
feel like
It's like a
bankruptcy's a
solid
weird
option
thing.
around here.
I don't really understand
You
it.
just-
It's economical.
You just declare it, and then
I declare bankruptcy.
You don't have to pay your bills. Apparently,
Yeah,
how does
well,
that, how does that work?
they get forgiven on a lot of stuff.
Right, and then
And for
some
them to do it like
gazillionaires.
two or three times, that seems a little bit not good.
I mean, so help me if they had the same CEO throughout the entire thing.
So help
for
you.
all three. So help me if they had the same CEO for all three of their bankruptcies.
It's all over if they did.
I'm not going to do a thing, but I'm going to
better not find out.
I'm gonna have a very curt conversation on this podcast listened to by
You're
two
gonna
people.
write a strongly worded letter.
Our two
Oh,
listeners will love
man.
that one.
We are.
They
such,
need
this is a mess.
buffoons. This is great. This is
Yeah.
awesome.
So the Eddie Bauer models were offered on I don't know why I thought of this. Sorry, I hijacked your story,
Expedition,
but,
right? It's the Expedition.
It was the
No, my story was done.
It was the Ford Explorer between 1991 and 2010. I didn't realize it went that long.
Ooh. Were they on the Bronco?
It was a premium high-end version. It offered 2-tone paint, premium leather, and heated seats, and other extensive
They had the
features.
fake Woody, didn't they?
Yes, like sunroofs, keyless entry, and rear seat entertainment.
Oh, spicy.
It doesn't really say
they had
how it came about.
Yeah, third time in a little over 2 decades.
Who do you think
The
reached out to
storied,
who?
but now for the story, but now tired brand. I'm going to come back to that.
Now
tired brand that began
I'm
as
tired.
a Seattle fish. I'm tired. It's a really weird way. Come on, AP. It began as a Seattle fishing shop that later outfitted the first American to climb Mount Everest, and it made thousands of newfangled down jackets and sleeping bags for the military during World War II.
Wow. I really like Eddie Bauer.
Yeah, they're apparently going to crap. So there's that.
Go buy all this stuff now.
Yeah, before they just redo it. It's like getting another life in like a stupid video game that your kids play, right? They're like, "Oh, I died. I'm gonna come
like
back
Mario."
again." Like Mario, exactly. How many lives do they get? Is the third time? All right, is the third time and they're done? How many times can you declare bankruptcy?
I don't know. It's a great question.
I'm not really that curious.
Somebody call into the show.
Somebody call into the show and tell us. You said something really funny in the middle there, and I said I'm going to come back to it. What did you say?
Jeez, you're putting me on the spot.
Nutcracker. You said something really funny, and I said I'm going to come back to it.
You're
supposed to remember.
You didn't say you were going to put a pin in that.
I said I'm going to come back to it. I chuckled.
My question chuckled. My question was how this came to be, and like, so
Who called
Googled
who?
it here.
I remember now.
I Googled it.
Who called who?
Yeah,
did Ford call Eddie Bauer,
right.
or did Eddie Bauer call Ford?
Or they did just meet
called who?
somewhere and they were like, "Oh,
They just met in the middle." Like,
was it a
Lady in the
blind
Tramp
date?
style? Like Lady in the Tramp style.
Was it a blind date
Was it a blind date?
between a Eddie Bauer rep and a Ford rep?
Yeah. Hey, I make luxurious SUVs. You make luxurious outdoor wear. How would you like to
Come join my
go
team.
grab a coffee?
Yeah.
How would you like to go grab a coffee sometime? Let's talk
I wonder
about this
who
over dinner.
benefited from that more.
Who did? Well, clearly Eddie Bauer took a giant dump, so
Probably
maybe not
Ford
them.
because that was the
But,
highest luxury of their. But again, like I mean, this was
Ford took a dump too. I mean,
this is
they're
a while
for all
ago.
intents and purposes.
This was a while ago, but
Yeah,
I don't ever
yeah,
imagine being like, "Oh, Eddie Bauer, that's the luxury I want."
exactly.
Right?
It's
Like,
not some luxurious brand.
I think it's comfortable, it's good price point, and it suits my needs, okay? But
Yeah,
I'm not looking at that as, like, the premium stuff.
it's not like a Rolex watch or anything like that. Isn't you're not talking about any sort of like exquisite brand there. You're
Yeah,
yeah.
like, oh,
Who called who?
the heated seats, you have to get the Eddie
Oh,
Bauer version because they heat their
that's the
pants.
epitome of luxury. Then you feel like you pissed yourself. You're like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, the Google says that it was they have had a long-running partnership between Ford and Eddie Bauer since the late 1980s.
Are they still partners or did they
No,
go their separate
it
ways?
ended in 2010, so
I
30
think,
years.
yeah.
It doesn't say
Is that
why.
about when they had is that maybe Eddie Bauer had their second bankruptcy at that time?
I don't know, but listen to this.
I
Eddie
don't know.
Bauer is
Listen, I'm listening.
run by the
Oh boy,
parent
I'm gonna
company
be
called
pissed, aren't I?
no, it's just the parent company is Catalyst Brands, okay?
Hmm.
And I think
I'm
maybe
listening.
that's the problem because other Catalyst brands include bankrupt companies such as J.C. Penney and
Uh-uh.
Aeropostale.
My gosh. Brooks Brothers, Lucky Brand, Nautica.
And maybe that's the
Oh my
problem.
goodness.
Catalyst Brands.
Maybe.
Kiss of death right there.
Maybe. Kiss of death.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
Their predecessor, yeah, look at that. Their predecessor was J.C. Penney. Yeah, Arrow, Eddie.
if Catalyst
That's great.
Brands knocks on your door and offers to buy you out, you might wanna
That's
say
great.
no.
Just say no.
Yeah,
Oh
give them the
man,
cold shoulder.
cold shoulder. Huh? Catalyst
Man,
brands, huh?
Catalyst Brands is not much of a catalyst.
Not much of a catalyst. Just a giant write off. All right,
Whew, that's rough.
Eddie Bauer. We're rooting for you, Eddie Bauer.
I
Eric
hope they
likes
come
your
back.
stuff.
I do. I like
We
their
hope you
stuff.
come back, but maybe next time don't give up.
Don't go to Catalyst.
Don't go to Catalyst. Let's think this through, Eddie Bauer. All right. Anyway,
All right.
what you got, buddy?
So, just for your viewing pleasure,
My viewing pleasure. Just me?
anybody,
Anybody? Okay.
here's the picture I was trying to show.
You figured it out. I'm proud of you.
I sent it
Oh
to you on
boy.
Facebook.
Oh, that's what that was. Okay. Might have had the easiest path to Super
That's pretty
Bowl in
crazy.
NFL history. That is pretty wild.
Yes, they did have to
Play
play
off
the Bills
Justin
twice.
Herbert. 5 turnovers, CJ. That is funny.
Yeah, they did have to play the Bills twice. I think they split that. They lost 3 games. One of them was against the Bills.
Hmm.
I actually think they lost that Bengals game. I don't remember what the other loss was, but yeah, that's pretty easy schedule right there.
Yeah.
Um,
Fired
so
coach,
anyways,
fired
I wanted
coach.
to get that off my chest.
Do you feel like it's off your chest?
I feel vindicated. Yes.
Awesome. I'm really glad.
All right.
Awesome.
So the Super Bowl last night. I don't know, man. Like my social media for 48 hours was like people just going nuts over everything. I mean, okay, the Bad Bunny thing, not my style, whatever. Um,
Sure.
I don't think it's
Not the end of the
worth
world.
I don't think it's worth losing your mind over.
No, we saw Janet Jackson's boob on national television, okay? So, like, maybe settle down with the whole Bad Bunny angst.
Um, yeah, I mean, he's saying in Spanish. Nobody knew what he was saying. But
But he's a popular dude, right? Like, a lot of people like his music, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. I've never heard of him before, honestly.
No, for the longest time, I thought Bad Bunny was that that 13-year-old kid on Dr. Phil. I thought that was Bad Bunny,
13-year-old
but I
kid.
think that's Bad Baby. like the Catch Me Outside girl, like
Oh,
whatever the heck her
she
name
was at
was. I thought
13.
that was bad. 14, whatever the heck she was.
Cash Me
Uh,
Outside, how about
but
that?
yep, that's the one. I think that's bad. Wait, what is her name again?
I didn't know she had a
I
name.
can't remember.
I
Bad
didn't know she had a
Baby.
name.
Not her name is Bad Baby. This is Bad Bunny,
Okay, I know what you're saying.
I think. But yes, I not worth the angst whatsoever. There's
So,
there's there's
the
folks
funniest
losing
part
their
oh
minds.
my goodness, and the funniest part about the whole halftime thing was, um, Turning Point USA had a alternative halftime show.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
"Screw you guys, we're gonna have our own pure wholesome thing, and it's gonna be headlined by Kid Rock."
Right. Right.
And I'm like,
Might let's
what kind of Twilight
can
Zone are we
we
living in where Kid Rock
can
is
we
the
please
conservative, family-friendly alternative?
can we please rewind the tape and just go look at like what our friend Kid Rock has put out in the past, and I think it'll be
I'm
hilarious
like,
what you
"Wow,
find out and discover.
that is the wholesome alternative."
That's it. It's
So
the wholesome
I
alternative.
have to admit, my deepest confession,
What?
I did at halftime, I did flip it over to YouTube to watch the alternative
Mm,
halftime show because I just had to
I'm
know.
sure you did.
I had to see it. I had to know what this is all about.
You freaking right wing
I was
maniac.
like, "What is going on here?" Um,
Yes.
but anyways, I just thought, the game itself is always gonna be over the top. The
Hmm.
performers are always gonna be over the top. Um, honestly honestly, I thought Katy Perry was pretty awesome, like, whatever that was. Do you remember that?
A few years ago.
She came in on, like, a flying tiger or something.
Huh.
You remember that? It was all jungle themed.
Maybe. Yeah. I'm a little distracted. I'm looking through some of Kid Rock's songs and
Yeah. Um,
all you folks that are talking about how wholesome your whole thing was, and
last year it was
anyway.
Kendrick Lamar, and I don't know what was going on there either. It might as well have been
No.
Spanish.
It
I think
might
it
as
was
well be in
Spanish.
Spanish.
As far as
I
I
think
was
it was
concerned,
Spanish.
it was Spanish.
Yeah. How long ago was Katy Perry? I don't remember.
She was like 5 or 6 years ago. Let me do a quick Google search.
A Google search.
But
I
I
think
actually thought that one was really good.
do you
Oh,
remember
wow,
the Prince one?
that was 2015. That was 11 years ago already.
Holy. Do you remember the Prince one?
Yes, that was pretty good.
That
Yeah.
was in the rain, literally in the
Yes.
rain.
He started
Purple Rain
singing
in the
Purple
Rain.
Rain.
No, it was freaking outstanding, right?
Yeah. No, that was good.
Outs just unreal. What
Yeah,
are
I
some
thought
other
Katy
good
Perry
ones?
was good. It had,
Uh,
Lenny Kravitz too.
no, eh, I'm all right with Lenny. He's fine. There's the Creed one. I don't know if you remember that.
Ooh, that was a long time ago. With
Yeah, it
eyes
was a long
wide
time ago.
open.
There was what was that 2001 U2 played, right? You remember that?
Mhm. Yes.
2001, 2002, something like that. They
Coldplay.
had like the
Coldplay played
names
once.
of yep. And a couple got outed, right? Oh no,
That
you're talking
wasn't
about for the halftime show. I got you.
yeah.
Halftime show. I got you.
Um, no, the 2001 was really patriotic. I remember that.
Yeah.
Um,
I
yeah, I don't know.
I think you just hit the I think you just hit the nail on the head though. Is like your social media feed like just absolutely blew up, you know, for a
Yeah.
solid couple hours straight or for a solid couple days straight, right? And there was this and
Yeah.
the markings of like, you know, kind of like a group of an organization trying to get you to identify with a certain perspective, right? Where there's this like massive emotional tug to identify with one perspective or the other that, you know, just there's like this massive draw to try and identify with this side or identify with that side. And
It's so
it's pretty
polarizing.
hilarious to
It's so
watch.
polarizing.
Yeah. and it's so dumb. Like they're not even being creative anymore. They used to be creative, and now it's just stupid. Like that's not even like come on.
You
Are
get
we really fighting over a freaking
you get
what were
2
you gonna say?
sides
Sorry.
you get 2 sides of the extreme. I just Googled Katy Perry Super Bowl, and then it comes up, of course, with, like,
Mhm.
related
Mhm.
news.
Yeah. Immediately to like what's going on now, probably, right?
Here's CNN says again, you're gonna get one of 2 extremes. CNN
Mhm.
says that Bad Bunny redefined what it means to be an American. I don't know how you can get
Yes.
that from that. Um,
And then what's the other one say? Fox is saying that he, spit on the flag and said that America sucks, right?
the other side says that Kid Rock alternative Super Bowl halftime show offered the biggest alternative in the history of halftime shows with 7 million
Maybe
viewers.
it's the only one, you dum dums. Has there ever been another alternative
I mean,
to a
not like
halftime show?
that. No.
No, not at all. What's the biggest one though?
Turning Point USA shows that Super Bowl right wingers can have their safe space.
Can have their safe space. What are we freaking doing?
I'm telling you, man, it's like it's all the way to the left or all the way to the right. There's nothing in the middle on this. Except the
Yeah.
mid-thought crisis. We're like, we can be rational about this.
You
Um,
both are stupid.
I don't understand
No, no, no.
why he was
The
chosen, but
performances the performances themselves are not stupid, but the emotional angst that people are putting
right,
into one
right.
way or another
The
is the
perf
dumb part.
the performance is
I don't
pretty
care
much the
who you
same
listen
now.
to. Kid Rock, whatever. You listen to some like worship leaders, right? Like whoever
Yeah,
was playing over there. Great. You want to enjoy that? Do your thing. You want to enjoy like reggaeton, just not my style necessarily, but you want to enjoy that, great. But like having to identify so hard with like the right and the wrong of or the perceived right and wrong of it is just
yeah.
it's nauseating. It's at every single little step of the way is somebody getting upset about something.
Yeah, and actually,
it's really funny. It's really funny.
Green Day opened, so now they have an opener, which I think is a new
Ooh,
thing.
how was that?
Dude, I loved Green Day's music. Growing up, I loved Green Day. And I still
That was my
do. And
jam.
and
Yep.
he's like
Yeah.
a wackadoo, super liberal, hates Trump, all this stuff. But like when I'm watching that and it's on, I'm like, they're just singing their music, and I
Yeah.
can I can be mature, very mature here. Um, I
Very
can be
mature.
mature and responsible enough to separate from the fact that like he thinks Trump should be go to jail and be beheaded or whatever crazy stuff they say. Um,
Yes.
but I mean, when they're up there, like I grew up on like there's like we grew
Yeah.
up on Green Day in high school.
Yep.
I
Same.
love their songs.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought they were great. They're old, they're one
Awesome.
of the, they're like what 50 now. Um,
That's so crazy, isn't it?
but they're
Those dudes are
dude, they were great. I liked that. I actually watched that whole thing. And they sang like 4
nice.
songs.
Were they singing like classics like from
Yeah,
back in the day, or were
they
they like
started
newer? Or?
so it was really awesome because they had, part of the Super Bowl was and I don't really understand the genesis of this, but that
Genesis.
was for you, buddy. They had this big
I loved it.
trailer they had this big trailer in the middle of the field, and they brought out, like, all these awesome Super Bowl heroes, like, they had Joe Montana, Tom Brady, like, all these people come out of it. And I don't know what the point of that was, but at the very end of it, Green Day started at the middle
Mm.
of Good Riddance, Time of Your Life.
Oh, heck
Um,
yeah.
and then they hushed the
Time of your
stadium.
life?
Yeah,
Oh,
they turned all of the lights out, and it was like I didn't even know they
man.
were playing yet. They didn't even announce Green Day. They were just talking about all the stars, like all the
Mm.
NFL Hall of Famers, whatever. There were like 10 of them, Dan Marino was out there, Peyton Manning was out there, and then they go to Time of Your Life, and then there's Green Day playing it. That was probably the coolest part of the whole Super Bowl, and then they had the flyover.
Oh, it was a joint Navy and Air Force, was it? Wasn't it?
Yeah, they had,
I think it was both.
yeah, they had the regular
It was a
flyover with,
bomber?
like, five planes, and then they had a bomber by itself, separate, afterward.
Heck yeah.
But
Get
that was
some.
cool. And they had, like, 8
Yeah.
different national anthems, and they had the Black national anthem, and they had the Puerto Rican national anthem, and they had all these crazy stuff, but, I
Oh,
mean, whatever.
nice.
Anyways, here's my favorite
Yeah.
part of the Super Bowl. So there were 2 favorite parts of the Super Bowl. One is a video I'm not allowed to share, but did you see the guy that ran onto the field?
Yes. Didn't he get tackled by a player?
Yeah, so the player went to tackle him, and he gave himself up, and he slid like a quarterback,
Yes.
and then all security
Did
just
he like
jumped on
did
him.
he like hands?
That was awesome. But
That's
the best
great.
part was there was a caption that said the guy streaking the field has more rushing yards than the entire Patriots offense, which
Oh
at the
my
time
gosh.
the Patriots only had 52 offensive yards. And this guy ran
That
from
is
like one end
brutal.
of the field to the other. So it was actually true.
That is brutal. Could you imagine seeing that stat and that's your team? You're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
jeez."
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It
I
was
love it.
interesting.
Yeah. Did you have people over?
I did. I had some people over.
Who'd you have over?
So I wasn't
I'm gonna be jealous no matter what.
my plan was to skip the Super Bowl this year
Yep.
and
Okay.
not do anything for it. And
But
I wanted to take the kids skiing,
oh,
and,
okay.
come back around, like, right when it was starting or whatever. Um,
I know what you're saying.
but the real feel here was, like, negative 16 degrees with, like, hyperthermia causing wind chills and all this crap.
I'm not doing
So,
that.
I was like, "I guess we're not going skiing," and then at the same time, my other Chris was it always comes down to my other Chris. He's like
It
he's like,
does.
"Hey," he's like, "I gotta come down for, like" he lives an hour away, and he's like, "I gotta come down for" he told me, like, 3 different reasons. He's like, "So I'm gonna be in town regardless." Shannon and our daughter, they're in York for a cheer competition. So he's like, "Is it okay? How
Mhm.
about me and the boys just come over and hang out for the day and maybe watch,
Heck yeah.
like, the first half of the Super Bowl?" So
Did you guys go swimming?
no swimming,
No
um, or
swimming, okay.
or skiing. So it was around
A
this
little cold.
time that Courtney's parents were like, the day before, they were like, "Hey, are we coming? Can we come over to the Super? You guys want to do anything for the Super Bowl? We'll make food." And I'm like, "Okay, well,
We absolutely do.
my other Chris is offering to come down, and he always gets like 10,000 pounds of food."
Mm.
And I told Courtney, I'm like, "Your parents wanted to come down." I was like, "The kids need to take a nap because they both had slumber parties the night before." And I was like, "Why don't we just have, your parents, my parents, Chris's family, and my brother and your sister over, just immediate family,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
which is like
I know what you're
25
saying.
people."
Right?
She's like, "That sounds like a
Sounds like fun.
party." She's like, "That's a
It sounds
party."
like a party. That
I'm
is
like
most definitely a
I'm
party.
like, "No, it's not." She's like, "Yes, it is. Why wouldn't it be?" I'm like, "It's a gathering."
It's a gathering.
She's like, "Well, what's
Oh,
the
that's great.
difference?" I'm like, I don't know, but we don't have to make that much food." She's like, "Well, you're still gonna have to do the prep, you still got to do the cleanup, you still got to do this, that, and the other." And so, anyways, yeah, we had a non-party party of like 25 people here.
I like it. A
It was great.
non-party party. I like it.
I was like,
Sounds
"Well,
like fun.
oh well."
Sounds
But
oh, well.
here's my favorite part of the Super Bowl, besides the guy streaking.
But we're going streaking.
Down through the quad and into the gymnasium. This guy walked out like
What do we
this.
got? What is I saw this. I was super curious. What is going on?
So before every game, especially
Who
the
is
big
that?
ones, this is the Patriots star defensive back, I think.
Okay.
I'm not
Did he get
entirely
arrested?
sure. I have
Or was
no
he
idea
just
why
making a
he's doing
statement?
this, but he's dressed like Hannibal
He
Lecter.
looks like Hannibal Lecter.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what he was trying to be. His ankles are
Hello,
chained.
Clarice.
His hands are handcuffed, and he's got a face mask thing on.
That's
And
weird.
that's how he walked out through the tunnel. And
What
the
is happening?
caption just says, "WTF is this?"
Exactly.
So if
Game was
anybody
over as
has any
soon as this
context
dork
or I just
showed up to the game like this.
I thought it was funny, but ridiculously funny.
Yeah.
But if anybody has any sort
Maybe
of
he got arrested.
yeah, I don't know.
Did he
Oh.
get arrested for living on stolen lands?
Yeah, him and Billie Eilish.
Yes. I don't know. That is
Yeah,
fascinating.
stolen lands. Yes. So,
Stolen lands.
I
All
don't
right.
know. I don't know why he did this. If somebody knows, drop us a
Call
DM.
into the show.
Call into the show.
Drop us a DM.
Yeah, slide
Call
into my
into the show.
DMs. I don't know. I didn't look it up.
Eric wants to know.
I just thought that was funny.
Eric wants to know.
But the actual story I have is I saw this and I immediately thought of one of your previous stories, Chris.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And yeah, it just brought back old times.
Brought back old time.
Here we go. Please use drone technology
What
to
you got
catch
for me?
serial pooper in the public park.
Oh, I saw this.
Can
They
you see
use
it?
like infrared stuff. It's loading.
Oh, all right.
But yeah, they use like infrared stuff to catch
Yeah.
this serial pooper in the park or something.
So this is in Wisconsin, great state of Wisconsin. A police department
state.
used a drone to find a person who was repeatedly defecating in a public park. Let me see. Oh, hold on, it froze on me. There we go. All right, it received dozens of complaints about feces and used toilet paper found along the park's popular walking path. The department said it used drones and trail cameras to identify the suspect. The person would defecate in the park during early morning hours. It was ready for this?
I'm ready.
It was a 46-year-old woman.
The heck?
What's wrong with
Where
you?
was this?
That's not very ladylike.
Wisconsin? No.
Yeah, it's Wisconsin.
Should probably not be pooping in the park.
So you shared a story about a pooper on golf courses, right?
Yep. Scotland, I think. No,
And
Norway.
Nobody could catch him, right?
Allegedly, I don't know. Some of those stories that are fantastical like that, you're kind of like, well, I don't know.
All you need is a drone.
You know what I'm saying?
Some I know what you're saying. All you need is a drone and some
infrared
thermal
stuff. Yeah, some thermal stuff, and they're nabbed. Or you set up cameras and just leave them up. Like, I'm not sure why it's so difficult. I feel like if you and I were to, park
That's
ourselves at in Norway, I feel like we could catch that guy no problem.
I mean, I can use $50 trail cameras and catch white-tailed deer in 50 acres.
Yeah, I think some dum-dum who's taking a dump on a golf course is probably going to be like a non-factor. I think you can do it. That's too funny.
So the police department said that the woman is not homeless and that they believe she does not have mental health concerns. Well, I would beg to differ on that.
Yeah, 100%. If you're pooping out in public, huh?
Yeah. So, anyways,
all right.
Wisconsin.
If you're from Wisconsin and you're a fan of the show, we would love to talk to you.
All of you cheeseheads out there.
Especially if you're from Stoughton. Is that what that says? Stoughton, Wisconsin?
Yeah, Stoughton, Wisconsin.
Actually, it's funny you bring that up. I have a mug here. Can you see that mug? It says Hillcrest Inn.
Oh, yeah.
From a bed and breakfast
Yep.
in a little town called Burlington, Wisconsin.
Huh.
That
Is
my
that the
wife and
Code
I went to a
Factory
bed and
place?
breakfast in. The what factory?
Code Factory, Burlington.
No, thank you.
Are you sure?
Why is your picture big and mine is small? I don't like this.
Well,
All right.
I wonder if
Sweet,
Burlington
man.
Code Factory is owned by the same people that owns all the other bankrupt
Are,
companies.
are they? Yeah. Are they owned by what was
Because
that?
they're in trouble. They're in trouble
Catalyst or
too.
something?
They're in trouble
Is
too.
Burlington in trouble?
Yeah, they had to close a
Burlington
bunch of
has to be
stores.
in trouble.
Well,
Did
yeah,
they
people
really?
don't want to. People don't want
Like,
to pay $400 jackets in a store anymore.
no, not at all. Not at all.
Anyways, that's neither here nor there.
Sweet, buddy.
What matters is that
Neither
Ford
here
and
nor
Eddie
there.
Bauer ended their relationship 15 years ago.
They did. They're done.
They said, we're not doing that.
My microphone is. We are not doing that.
All right.
I love it.
I can't wait to
Sweet,
see
buddy.
what this one is titled.
I am out of break. Dude, those titles are fun, aren't they?
They are. I always see it.
My
like,
biggest shame. I have never been to a Waffle House.
Dude, I keep driving by. Like, I saw this meme once, and it's true. It said, it had like a view of the Waffle House property, and it said that Waffle House is the only restaurant where the sign off the interstate is bigger than the actual building.
I love
And
that.
it really is. The signs are huge.
Yeah. I need to go. I'm going to end up going.
I want to go with you. You can't go without me.
Yeah. Okay.
That's going to be our date.
So I'm going to go. And then I'm going to pretend I'm going to like fake
How
it
can
for
you do
you.
that
You're
to
going to think
me?
it's my first time.
I want to be part of your
Oh,
first.
it's my first time. It's my first time at a Waffle House.
Damn,
This is totally new for me.
I want the hash browns with the cheese on top.
I've never done this before. I've never done this before. How does this go? Or does it perfectly?
You can get shredded hash browns, and you can pay like 70 cents extra for melted cheddar cheese on top.
Oof. That's quite the price point.
It's dangerous. No, it's one of those restaurants that like has all the random prices broken down. Where usually like most restaurants, you'll get one of two things. You'll get all the stuff included in the price, or they'll just add it, and at the end it'll be a surprise in the bill.
Yeah.
Right. And you're like,
okay,
oh, I paid 70 cents for gravy. Okay, fine. But
Okay,
Waffle
fine.
House, it's an essential part of their menu.
Yes, your grandma growing up, right, would have been like, "Hey, what is this?
Yeah,
tell me what this is."
Right. So on their menu, they actually have everything broken down. It's like an a la carte heaven. They're like home fries with cheese, add 70 cents. Or like,
nice.
they put gravy on all sorts of crap. I don't know. It's good, man. But not so good that you have to go right away. Like you can wait till we're together again.
I can wait till we're together again.
Because the last time we were together, we did go to Denny's.
We did go to Denny's. I feel like I've been going to Denny's since I was younger, though, obviously. But Waffle House, I feel like, is a different.
It is. It is totally its own. It's its own beast.
It's an entirely different experience. I need to taste the cigarette ashes and like. And
it's all blended in.
The smell of
the coffee pot.
The smell of hungover, individuals.
The coffee pot hasn't been washed in 5 years.
I need the sadness that comes with, being in the actual facility.
There's like a burnt layer of coffee at the bottom of every pot. It's been there for like 5 years. Hey, it just
like
adds
the grains
flavor.
are in the bottom of that coffee mug.
Yeah. How does the Waffle House coffee taste so good and unique?
I've never had it. I don't know. My biggest shame.
My biggest shame.
Oh, I'm messing with my cord.
Hey, don't mess with that cord.
Don't mess with the cord.
All right. Well, my brain cells are completely gone.
I've got no more brain cells left. But hey, buddy, it's always great talking to you.
Always.
If you enjoyed the show, go ahead and give us 5 stars in Spotify, iTunes.
Please give us a review.
To listen to our podcast. Go ahead and give us a review. Only if they're 5 stars. If they're not, just slide into Eric's DMs and tell him he's a moron.
If they're not 5 stars, kindly disappear.
Kindly just disappear. Stop listening. Just kidding. Yeah, we would greatly appreciate it. All right. And
All right.
we are out here.
Peace
What was
out,
our
bro.
sign off? Did we have one? Did we have one other than brain cells?
I don't think so. I mean,
I think it was just brain cells. All right. That's all the
I
brain
always
cells I
said,
got.
I always
Leave
said
us a review.
things. Leave us a review.
I always said, love you, buddy. I always said, love you, buddy, and you never responded back.
Good night,
So,
my little dove.
love you, buddy.
Sleep well.
Good night, my. Oh, we did it.
Love you too, Chris.
There it is.
10 minutes for pork fried rice.